that sound.
Get, get on in here, boys. We dropped. All right, let's have a look at the CCTV2 lineup. They are bringing Yamato and Kremlin as their battleships. Des
Hmm,
Moines, Moskva, Golden Lion, and Nevsky forming their cruiser corps. Out front, Gearing, Z-52, and Daring.
that's right. Meanwhile, Nam is choosing to bring in Montana. There's our second view of the Conqueror. That's that ocean liner once again,
Mm-hmm.
rocking, I
Mm-hmm.
believe that's King of the Sea camo. A Moskva, a Stalingrad, a Des Moines, and what you're clapping for right now, the Hindenburg, of course.
Yay! Yay!
All of these ships using King of the Sea camouflage. And Gearing, Daring, Z-52 rounding out the destroyer lineups.
It's been really funny to me, Zath, to watch the evolution of how teams approach Northern Waters. Because the
Mm.
first couple of times this map was in King of the Sea, like
Mm-hmm.
nobody would touch a Z-52 with a 10-foot pole. But
Uh-huh.
starting last event, starting in King of the Sea 12, more and more teams are starting to bring Z-52 on this map. And it's
Right.
really interesting to me. We saw last game you had a team without it and a team with it, and the team with one was I'll say it was pretty decisive, right? It made a big impact on their ability to hold that cap.
Yep.
And now we're going to see, opposing Z-52s. In fact, NOM's Z-52, that's fails face. I'm going to mispronounce this game,
Feckles.
and I apologize.
Feckles.
Whatever. I'm going to mispronounce it horribly, and I apologize. But like his Hydra was already up, Zath. He put it up like when he was coming through the G line.
Oh,
And it feels
wow.
like that might have been a little early. Yeah, I think it's going to give the CCTV Zed a little bit of a leg up because his is going to last longer. He's probably not going to pop his. They're about to there,
I,
right there.
yeah.
He knows now he's hydro. There, he just has started his timer.
Right.
So Nom's Z52's hydro is going to run out before CCTV, but there's a lot of fire coming in for fight ship. Yikes!
Feckles, yep,
A
taking
lot
some
of
hits. But I think the reason why they wanted that early Hydro was so that Fire Ship
he
gets
could dive. He
detected
could just
as quickly as
he could,
possible.
yeah, just
And
dive the
that,
cap. That's true.
exactly, that allows
Oh,
Feckles to get in for free. Ish.
yep, it pretty much does. Although he is getting Dutch ovened, as you like to say. Although that missed.
So, way off.
Yeah.
Now, we saw it from our angle. I don't know if you saw it from yours, but because of that delay in Fire Ship hitting his Hydro on Feckles, the Golden Lion
Oh,
Sky
Five Ship's
Blue.
going down, Zath. He's going to burn out right
Oh
here.
my goodness.
Wow. Wow. The Conqueror.
Jeez.
The Conqueror hit him, Zath. At 20 kilometers, the Conqueror hit him.
I mean, just load HE. So, like I was saying,
HE, HE and chill.
Sky Blue wasn't able to hit Feckles partially because of that slight delay
Yeah.
in
They
Fire Ship hitting that Hydro.
Yeah, they didn't know where he was, whereas the same could not have been said for Nom. As soon as that Hydro picked him up, the whole team knew where he was. And
Yeah,
Ship had that few seconds delay where he had to push his button. Target
and
acquisition, team's got to pick him up, and it makes
yep.
a difference.
And I'll tell you what, Feckles' Hydro is going to last longer now.
Um, you know what, Zath? You're right. You're right. You called me on it, buddy. You're right. You're exactly right. Not only that, he's going to get the opportunity to do it again.
That's right. That's right. I like that he's getting out. There's no need for him to be there. He's going
Yeah.
on walkabout. He's going to get in the backfield spots.
Yeah. I love the aggression because there's nothing that can spot him and he knows it, right? Do they
Mm-hmm.
know where the Nevsky is? They know where the Nevsky is. They know where the Moskva is. They might not know where I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce Zori's full name. They might not know where the Des Moines is, but he got to feel pretty comfortable about his life choices right now.
Flippy just
And
got
his team
smacked.
backed him up, man. Like he had that
Mm-hmm.
guy on Hydro, and did you notice like the entire team was like,
Mm-hmm.
mission annihilate that guy.
Yeah.
Well
Nam
played.
was ready for
Brilliant.
that hit.
Oh yeah. They were on top of it. Well played. Doing great work at sea as well. Nunya, torpedoes coming in, but I'm sure his Hydros picked those up. He'll be able to just skirt out of the way as Nam will also pick up
Yep.
the sea cap.
I think the bigger story is that Flippy and the Yamato is already under half health. So not
Well,
only
and
do we have a
honestly,
kill, but look at that.
Mobius's Montana's not looking very good either as torpedoes come in.
Oh, good
These are
point.
gearing torps. He's going to take one amidships.
That's
He
gonna
managed to
hurt.
turn out of most of them. And you know what's been kidding Flippy? It has to be the Conqueror farming him. Has to be.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. As Solgain now has torpedoes coming his way. Is he gonna dodge them? He'll be fine.
He should.
It looked
He
like
should be
he was
fine.
gonna start reversing for a sec there, but nah, he kept on
Mm.
moving. But
Gretchen's Moskva radar going up. They pick up the Z-52, who's putting his torpedoes through the gap there, kind of just angling them to the top end of the A cap.
mm-hmm.
Gretchen's now actually going to have to play a little games. Gretchen's going to take one of these, two of these, two on the bat. Whoa, just the one. The
Just the
second one just barely missing.
Just the one, and that was on his stern
Good.
actually.
Yeah, good gearing torps from Spider. We've seen really good play out of the NOM destroyers, Zath. Like both games, we've seen them.
Mm-hmm. Now those torpedoes from the Z-52 actually might hit Solgain's Kremlin.
Well, and that was, I think
in.
that was why he sent them down this slot. He expected the Kremlin to make this move, or maybe even look for the gearing. You know, the gearing might have stumbled into them. You just never know. Nope, they run out of juice. They don't have the range. Lol, German torpedoes don't have the range.
Oh well, that's all right.
Crap happens.
They don't really need A. They just need to kind of hold them in place for a bit.
They really don't, because there's nothing threatening the other two caps right now, Zath.
That's right.
CCTV has nothing even remotely threatening B and C.
Now for a
and
while,
so now with a go ahead.
Go ahead. For a while, Ocean Liner was down to like a third health, but as you can see, he popped his fancy super heal.
Yep. And so now with a 300-point lead, Top Geared is going to barely dodge these torpedoes. Woo! All NOM has to do is just chill, hold what they've got, and defend B, defend C, and they're good to go. And like they don't know it, but there's nothing at C threatening them at all. Fusco's daring is kind of making the move back towards B. I think by now they've figured out the Z is probably moved off.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, they've got enough firepower. They can keep CCTV from pushing through C and pushing through A and turning a flank. Life's good. If you're NOM, life is good.
I mean, look at Feckles now with the smoke, ready to just back into A cap as soon as it gets vacated here.
Oh yeah. And they don't know that Top Geared is gone. Could he push his Hydro button and find out? He could.
Well,
Top Geared is well within Feckles' Hydro range. He just doesn't know to use it.
But Feckles also, I would assume he's got radio location, so it should be telling him, hey, something is closer than the Kremlin at this point.
It might. These guys might actually face spot each other on the surface.
He just backed up.
Happen. Top Geared is continuing. Top Geared putting torpedoes now into the smoke. There it is. They've got each other now locked up. Yep, there's the detection. Spotting each other on the surface.
Not good
Feckles
for Feckles.
Now going to die. No, it's not. He's going to get, here comes the Dutch oven. He's diving straight into the torpedo volley. He doesn't know is there.
You'd think he put his Hydro up by now.
Dodges
the Dutch oven. No, he didn't. He's going to take a torpedo right here. Two torpedoes. He's
going to take the second one.
Oh, yep. 2 torpedoes.
All he needed. Yep. If he had slowed down, he would have avoided the second one, but he didn't manage it. And so, just like that, CCTV2 claims a ship kill back, but their board position is still just atrociously
tenuous.
Bad.
Extremely tenuous. Solgain in the Kremlin now. He's healing, but he's at 11k. Gonna get back up to 20s and change, but he's backed off of A.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It was a bit of a mistake play by Feckles there, but good play by Top Gear to get the torpedoes into the water. And then it's like, even then it was a costly mistake, but is it a catastrophic one? It's not. CCTV has just worked themselves into such a passive board position. NOM is still firmly in control of this game.
Also, I am being corrected by chat. Feckles is a she, apparently. So, very much apologies if we messed up our pronouns there. We're used to calling he's, but women, of course, do play World of Warships, can play competitively too, and we're seeing that here. So that's fantastic to hear.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, that's the thing. We aren't exactly given a lineup sheet with pictures of the players.
No.
You know?
Yeah, it's not like this fancy football stream where you've got the players looking up at the camera like, I'm going to eat you, you know? Like, it just doesn't happen.
This isn't pro sports where I get to meet the players and know who they actually are. I have no idea who these people are, right? But fair enough.
Okay, well, Sky Blue now the farming target for NOM. And
well,
gonna...
Nunya's smoke is drawing yet another Dutch oven strike here. Let's see what happens. It looks like Nunya's actually going to move forward back into it. This is going to hurt a bit. Yeah, he only took a couple there. It wasn't could have been worse. It wasn't that catastrophic. Top Gear's gearing, going to try and get into B, which he's about to do there. So B is contested now. They know Nunya's in there somewhere. Not spotted, though.
Hits. He just took some hits, so they spotted him just momentarily.
I think Fusco got a glimpse of him enough to put shells down range, but not enough to damage him very much.
Somebody smacked Ocean Liner. That's the Yamato. I think it just shoved him in the face with those 18.1-inch shells.
Yeah, but it's a Conqueror. Does he really care? I mean, come on.
Well, if they're Citadels, he does. He can't heal that much of that. Here comes another salvo from the Yamato. Might have been a mistake leaving the Yamato alone for so long. He's already back at half health. Yeah, look at that. Another big hit.
Yeah, another good hit through the deck there, dropping those shells right through Ocean Liner's deck armor.
And Ocean Liner just waiting for somebody to spot. There it is.
Oh, Conqueror salvo going down on Top Geared.
Missed.
Oh,
all
Top
missed.
Geared pulled the handbrake and it all missed. But I mean, that's the same Conqueror that just hammered 5 ships Z-52 earlier in the game. So,
yep. And look at this.
More Yanni shells coming in. Oh, Ocean Liner just getting punished.
Yeah, and there's torpedoes coming too. He needs to hit that super
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if if his print a new ship button is available, but it's not looking like it. He's in line to take one of these torpedoes, which will be his death.
There it is.
There's the ship button.
He'll be fine now.
There's the torpedo. He's going to take the torpedo on the stern. 12K, but he's not enough to get him out of the game. His engine is out. That's enough to get him out of the game as the Nevsky seals the deal.
And I think that's a situation. I've done this myself personally playing Conqueror. We don't know necessarily if that's the case, but where you think you look at that mod that tells you how much hit points you can regain, and you're just sitting there thinking, I can't use it yet because I'm only at half or something like that.
Yep, you're trying to maximize it. Yep.
Bingo.
Yep. Well,
Mobius.
NOM down a ship now, but as they push their Montana into A, here comes the Galileo airstrike. He gets a little bit out of it. Here comes the second wave.
Here comes the Des Moines or Hindenburg on Des Moines action here with Montana. Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for it. There's a Kremlin looking for this. I don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, the gearing, daring versus gearing. Top Gear's going out at the top end of the B cap. That's a big kill for NOM. They get that kill right back. Now they're over 400 points up. Their timer's ticking away. They're seconds away from a win here in game 1.
Yeah, but look at NOM's gearing south of A. There's the radar. He's at 5K under attack from a Des Moines.
Yeah.
And Planko. The torps are going to hit.
Palenko's Hindenburg. Yeah, he's going to land one torp in the bow of the Des Moines. They are going to kill the gearing. CCTV gets the kill right back. But does the Montana pick up the Des Moines here? I'm waiting for this salvo, but it hasn't come yet.
Keep honking, I'm reloading.
No, they pick up the other daring. Nunya in the middle of the board picks up the other daring, and once again, we're seconds here from a win.
Smacked.
They punch Zori in the face.
Yeah,
but not before he takes not before he takes out the Montana. That buys CCTV some more time.
And there goes.
There goes the daring. There goes the Des Moines. Again, we're still seconds from a NOM win here.
40 points away. But that being said, Kremlin is... Oh, no, never mind. They already have that cap.
Airstrike is out looking for Nunya Turtle's fabulous daring, but he's not there. Nothing doing. 20 points away here from game 1 is NOM. They should have this, Saf. I mean, they kind of made a couple of maybe some late errors here, but they had such a commanding lead by the time it happened. It should not make a difference. It won't make a difference. They're going to win game 1.
Planko goes down right there. Right there.
My goodness.
Right there. As I was setting up for a death pick.
No, there was 998 points.
I know. As I was setting up for that death pick, I saw the shell going for Mr. Solkane's Kremlin. We caught that just in time.
I was already into my game end spiel, Zath. You're messing with me here, man.
Sorry, my dude. Blame Angel now having Kremlin shells coming out on the side.
Bagel. Bagel, Zath.
Sorry.
It's
Blame Bagel, yeah. But yeah.
Galileo shoving his way into B. Moskva shells coming in. Nothing doing. He's got to deal with a constant, steady rate of Des Moines fires. They're contesting B, but again, A continues to tick. As now it's up to Hanawa's. It doesn't matter. There it is. They get the golden line, and that's the game.
That's it.
It feels like that took about 3 minutes longer than it should have.
And you're complaining about this because?
I'm not complaining. I'm more like NOM had such a solid, like a commanding lead, a commanding board position, and yet at the end they almost still, like they still end up coughing up a couple more ships they probably didn't need to.
Correct.
So yeah, but it's all right. They still win the game. That's what they needed. One win in. They're one win away from staying alive in the tournament.
That's right. All right, come on, computer. There we go. Thank you very much.
Hello, computer.
Use the keyboard.
All right, NOM wins. NOM wins game 1. Let's head back to the studio here for a couple of minutes while we get prepped for game numero dos.
That's right. So we're done with the winner's bracket. We can look at the loser's bracket now. We don't see any results coming in from the other matches just yet. And I don't expect it because we are technically a few minutes ahead, which Raptor means if we do get a game 3 in a different grouping, even if we get a game 3 in this grouping, there's a good chance we might be able to catch another one.
We can probably sneak something in another group. So well done, Beach Tretta. They move on. They are facing Buenas Noches. We talked about it earlier. KSE and Sur. The bracket for some reason is not updated, but SCCT2 did win over ZOE. They should be playing QQ7 right now. I'm not sure why. That's not updated in tournament, but it is what's happening.
Yeah.
All right, let's. Cool. I'm gonna wait for things to catch up off stream here, and then sneak in a quick ad before we get into game numero dos. That was a great game, Zath. I love, and I talked about it at the time, right? We saw QQ7 do it. We saw NOM do it that game. I love the early aggression, the early destroyer pushes, because they put so much pressure on the opposing team to, it's like you don't have time to think. Right? If you wait even 3 or 4 minutes, well, it's more like it's not about being dead. I understand. I get the reference. But my point is, it's not about being dead. It's about if you think suddenly you're 300 points down. That's not an insurmountable gap in King of the Sea. But it means that you got to get off your ass and do something, or you're going to find yourself 400 points down or 500 points down, which they were. At one point, they were 500 points down, and it's like,
hello,
guys, fellas, time's ticking away. You don't got time to screw around here. Let's go, CCTV, to their credit, they fought back in that game, right? They got back to where they were at least fighting back. They caught back up on ship kills. They had a small lead. At one point late in the game, I looked, they had a lead on health, right?
Yes,
but did. I mean, points-wise, that game was NOMs from like pole to pole.
Yeah. Yep. They clearly did their homework. Ready to go. Now, we're in between matches. Remember, up to a maximum of 10 minutes in between. We've seen some teams say, let's go. We've seen other teams say, well, we need a couple minutes. Someone's got to go hit the bathroom.
It's up to the teams. We don't get a say.
Right now, we're seeing some players swap. And usually when we see players swap, it could be a multitude of things. But a lot of times we see that happen. It's because they're bringing in a specialist, somebody who knows a specific ship very well, or perhaps they're rotating out somebody who was in a ship that they no longer need, like that Hindenburg, for example, in the last battle. So right now we're waiting on one.
Hey, man. Don't pick on my Hindenburg.
I wasn't. He did die with 2 points to go in the match.
Look, there's Polenko. Polenko's back. Look, Polenko's back. We're good. As long as he plays Hindenburg, I'm happy. That's all I need. That's all I need to make me happy.
All right, Polenko, you listening to this?
Are you listening, sir? Are you listening? All right. Let's see. What else have we got going on? I'm looking to see if we have any other game results at the moment. I'm just looking. QQ7 is a game up now on SCCT2. So that they finished. No results early from Buenas Noches. Well done. Or from KSE and Sur. So still a little bit of a waiting game there.
Yeah. Yep, remember, there's no change to the bans. It's for the entire series, so Ragnar Marcel still banned.
Correct. Ragnar Marceau remain our bans for the entire match. You don't remember, guys, when you ban ships at this stage of the event, you don't ban them for by game. You ban them, and then for the entire match, whether that's a best of 3 or a best of 5 between those teams, those bans remain in place. And of course, our global bands are still out there. Of course, no Petro, no Kleber, which is why Marceau has been so popular. All right, well, we're just waiting on the next game. Now, let's look ahead real briefly to next weekend, Zaf. We know these 4 games, when we start next weekend, Zaf, there's going to be 6 games playing that at that time. There's going to be 2 winners bracket games and 4 losers bracket games. The 4 games we're playing right now feed into the losers brackets game. So whoever wins these matches that are playing right now, that's QQ7S Triple C2, BN and WD, CCTV and NOM here, and KSE and SOAR. 4 of those teams will move on to play in the losers bracket next week against either APPN, SCCC, or Beach. Okay, so they'll be starting with those, and then up in the winners bracket is the North American semifinals, right? So you're looking at 07 KSC and BN versus Bonks. Now, my expectation, being over on the main channel, is that we'll probably cover the semifinals and the finals. So, guys, make sure you pay attention. Next weekend, there will be more than just the official casters streaming games, okay? So if you're looking for the action in the losers bracket next weekend, you probably won't want to stay with Zath and I. You'll probably want to look around for whoever else is casting games in the losers bracket, okay?
Right, because
now we will...
Go ahead. No, you're on a roll. So.
I was just gonna say, because as the official cast, they're gonna want to do the semifinals and the finals, right?
So you guys maybe don't know this or not, but Raptor and I will be your official casters for the finals next weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. So that's just the one piece I wanted to fill in there. So you'll see us most likely on the Warship's main Twitch, and then possibly on our individual channels as well. So if you're looking for loot, you can always hang out on our channels. As the day goes by, we'll probably be restreaming, but we'll be casting. Yeah, you're right. We will most likely be casting the winners, but that's up to Wargaming to decide how they want to set up the look of those finals. And then yes, we'll see what happens to the loser bracket. But I'm thinking.
Indeed.
Oh, I just heard the
game's
game.
up,
okay,
Zaf.
Let's go to the game.
Yep, game's up. So let's have a look at the CCTV2 lineup